Hey, this is Brent with Vintage Statements, and today we've got another stack of wood, which means we're building a custom table. So follow along, subscribe, and we'll turn this wood into something pretty cool. Alright, step one is we're going to cut our top to our right dimensions, which is 5 feet. We got a 10-foot board, let's cut it in half, and we'll start progressing more with the bottom, but let's get these out of the way and we can push those to the back of the pile. Alright, so now let's work on the base here a little bit. What we want to do is our centerpiece down the middle of our base, and that's going to be 41 inches, so let's mark it off, cut it out. Alright, what we're going to do now is we're going to cut the tops of our legs, and then we'll start building or cutting the bottoms of our legs. They're going to be angled. So we're going to go 44 inches, make a cut, and do it again. Alright, we cut one leg, got the right measurements, everything like that, 10-degree angle. What we're doing now is we're setting this on, creating our template for our other ones, cutting them out. Okay, so here's an example or one side of the leg that we've completed. We need to cut the other one of these. We've already cut all this. So we're going to cut this. We'll set it up. We'll drill 2 bolts into each side here. Put the piece in, glue it all in, and then we'll screw it from underneath. So, let's begin. It's getting hot out. Alright, so we basically just put the pieces together. Our cross frame, our cross beam, and our decor pieces here. We've just got the top sitting on here. It's getting pretty warm out, so we're going to call it a day. Tomorrow we'll screw the top together, glue it all nice and tight. Then we'll start sanding, get some stain on it, then we can let that dry, and then we can start waxing it. Alright, we've cut our subframe pieces to 44 inches. That way it's just slightly in of our entire length of our table. And now what we're going to do is put a 45-inch cut or 45-degree cut on each side, just to kind of pretty it up a little bit. Alright, it's that fabulous time where we sand everything down. 100 grit paper, got our mask. Let's try to smooth some of this out. Alright, we got our dark walnut stain, chip brush, and some rags. So we're going to start with the bottoms. Supervisors will also check it over. Get the bottoms of everything done, and then we'll flip it over and get everything else done. Now that it's all stained, we're going to take our top, smooth it all out, make sure all our lines are smooth. We got our subframe here that we've got clamped in. So we're just going to screw the top to the subframe, make sure it's all square around, and we'll have a good solid top to match this bottom. And then we can just finish with some wax and clear coat, and we'll have ourselves a nice kitchen table. Alright, it's all stained, it's all screwed together. Now what we're going to do is just put a coat of clear coat on it, and then we can put a coat of wax on it, and then we'll get some pictures of this thing finished.
Vintage statements, just showing off the finished product. Of course, that's my favorite part of the job. But Brand just finished up this beautiful custom table for one of our really good friends, and we're about to load it up and get it delivered and have it in its nice little new home. So we're super excited. Every time our custom tables just get like a little bit more fancy and unique, and that's what's really cool about Vintage Statements, is they're constantly growing. So check us out on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, subscribe to our channel, and maybe this is your next custom piece.